So Chev, an 8th win of the season for our under-18s with a great result against St Helens tonight. Just assess that one for me to start.
Ill-disciplined, errors, but fantastic attitude towards D. I've got to give credit to the S&C team there, is that our boys are just fit enough to be able to turn their ball over and give that amount of penalties away, and still be able to be that resilient defensively. And to the lads as well, like it's an attitude thing. Now we can tidy the bits up. We can certainly tidy up as discipline and as errors, and we will do. But yeah, really proud of their efforts tonight.
And when you've got players that were sort of moving in and around, like Jacob Hardy came off in that second half, you had players that were sort of pulling out and then dropping back in. Actually, to have boys out there that were prepared to do everything in defence more than the offensive effort, which some people see the scoreline and say it's a great score, but actually the defensive effort must be something that, like you say, you're really proud of, and that they've really stood up when asked.
Yeah. I don't think we strung more than 3 sets back to back and without an error or a penalty. But the fact that they played Sunday, like there's a massive bunch of them lads that played Sunday, done minimal training this week and really saved their hardest session for tonight, which some of that might have affected the concentration, is the fact that they're still a little bit hungover from Sunday's game. But the fact that they're willing to just keep turning up for each other is really promising. But yeah, so I'm proud of all of them collectively, defensively. Attack-wise, we just took opportunities when we actually strung something together. We got points, but yeah, defensively, great attitude, great effort.
And just a note on George Brown, I know scoring 3 tries, but due to some really great work from Oscar Brown early on, Elliot Fox for that second try, and then Harry Smith combining as well.
Yeah.
They're all team tries, aren't they? They're not as such individual.
Yeah, no, and that's it. And I think as forwards, we lost a couple there, busted, and a few that were as ill and put their hands up to play. So they had a real dig, and we had to rotate a few there and play some out of position and stuff. So the collective tries was through hard work, and as defence put us in some of them spots as well, we forced some errors as well by being committed to us tackling as defence. So we've certainly prided ourselves on that. And the attack generally takes care of itself when you get that bit right.
And I know you said about the reserves, but obviously a lot of these guys have played both competitions this year. Have you found actually largely that has been a positive thing that they've been able to get that game time? I know you said that in the short turnaround maybe didn't help them today, but looking at the whole season so far, have you seen a bit of development in not just the second year guys, but also the first year guys?
Yeah, 100%, and I've said it in previous weeks and interviews, is that the Yorkshire thing helps. Having that amount of numbers in the Yorkshire team allowed those first years to thrive and really grow as young men and young players. And then the transition lads as well, that have been in and around the first team, just bringing a professional attitude back down, and it's rubbing off on everybody and it's becoming infectious, so it's good at the minute.